always mesmerized me with her gift of storytelling, and we're looking forward to hearing Beware of the Black Heart Man with an exclamation point. Blossom.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. Come here, my little babushka. Madam President, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I have just recreated for you a scene from my husband's shenanigans when we were first married. I'd simply go into the kitchen for a glass of water, off with the lights, and what sounded like a one-legged man with a grovelly voice uttering those words. I would scream like a girl, the lights would come on, and my husband, with innocent blue eyes, would look at me and say, "Who would do such a thing? Surely not moi." Newlyweds. But it did remind me of growing up in Jamaica with my older brother. And I grew up in the country, and it was dark in the country. Oh, and speaking of Jamaica, it seemed as though there were always two experiences to be had. One experience was if you came from the city. Perhaps you've heard the song, "Take me to Jamaica in the moonlight, drinking rum and Coca-Cola every night." I assure you that was not my experience. My experience was more like, sitting on the veranda with my family, with fireflies flickering and stars shooting from the sky, eating mangoes and sugarcane. Oh, I grew up in the country, all right. My dad grew his own coffee beans from which the adults drank their coffee. He also grew cocoa beans from which we children drank our hot chocolate. But my dad also grew, I would say lots and lots of chickens from which we got our fresh eggs. He also raised pigs, goats, cows. Oh, no llamas, Kevin. But at age 13, I went to boarding school, which opened up for me a whole sophisticated world. My school was located at a lovely spot overlooking the sparkling blue waters of the Caribbean Sea. Our teachers came from as far away as Sri Lanka, Ethiopia, France, England, and the US. And just the other day, my neighbors right here in Clifton Park vacationed in Jamaica. They visited my school and reports she is still standing strong. Fellow Toastmasters, come with me. Let's roll back the hands of time to when I was about, say 5 years old. Now, you need to know, in Jamaica, where I grew up, in the country, childhood abductions were unheard of. You know how many American children believe in Santa Claus? Well, children in Jamaica also believe in Father Christmas, Santa Claus. But they vehemently believe, small children, in the Black Heart Man. Now hold that thought. It's important for you to know that in the countryside where I grew up, everyone knew everyone else. So if a stranger comes by, he is immediately spotted as a stranger. It's also important for you to know that the population of Jamaica comprises mainly of black people with various skin tones, from the very light to the very dark. It's the national motto also is out of many, one people. There are also Indians originally from India, Chinese from China, and Caucasians, all very tanned. It's perpetually summer. So, there we are. Remember, I've invited you. We're all children playing outside. It's usually very nice weather. Remember the Black Heart Man? Well, the Black Heart Man isn't black at all. The Black Heart Man is, who knows where he's from, but he's not from there. So there we are as children playing. Somebody, usually a pale stranger, will come by, roll down his window, and in a very friendly way says, "Hi." He proceeds to talk with you in a very friendly way. He offers you candy and, heaven forbid, invites you to come into his car. Oh, if he does, you know at that moment you've seen him. You've seen him, you've looked right into his eyes. You have come face to face with the Black Heart Man. And you must summon your little legs and run as fast as you can, because if you do not, he will take you into his car and he will cut out your little heart. And you will never again see your mommy or your daddy, your brother, your sister, or play with your cousins. I, myself, have seen such a man, and I have run as fast as I could. Of course, you know, that man, that pale stranger, was none than an innocent tourist from the city trying to get away from all that rum and Coca-Cola. He is visiting the country to get some coconut water. You've heard the song? Get your coconut water, go, go. It is good for your daughter. But you know, as one grows up, one finds life meandering along many pathways often take interesting turns. Today, many of my dearest and closest friends with whom I have dinner, walk, talk, go for rides in their car, are pale strangers. You see, the story of the Black Heart Man is none other than just a story, and it's used as an effective deterrent to prevent small children from going with genuinely bad guys. So, childhood abductions? In the immortal words of Sir Winston Churchill, never, never, never. Madam President, fellow Toastmasters and guests, thank you for lending me your ears.